Hello, good morning viewers. Yesterday I was asked to explain properly how to convert improper fractions into mixed numbers. So there are two conditions you need to know. Number one, that fraction you want to convert to mixed numbers must be improper. If it is proper, you cannot convert it into mixed numbers. Number one. Number two, you must ensure that the denominator is not a factor of the numerator. That means the denominator cannot go into numerator exactly without remainder. Suppose we have an improper fraction like 3/2. You know, improper fraction is that type of fraction in which the numerator is greater than the denominator. And you can see 2 is not a factor of 3 because it cannot go exactly without remainder. So to convert this into mixed numbers, you have to count the number of times the denominator can go into numerator. This is 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 2 can go into 3 only one time, where we have 1 left. So we have one whole number. What is the remainder? 1. 1 over our denominator, which is 2. Yesterday I have cited an example using a pizza that has been partitioned into 3, and we are asked to divide this pizza for 2 people. You know, if the first person take this part 1, the other person will take the other part, but we still have 1 part left, which you need to divide into 2. This is a whole part. If you divide it, you have half and half. So each person will take half. This is a mixed number. So how can we convert this mixed number back to improper fraction? So first you want to convert this mixed number back to its original form, which is improper fraction. 1 whole number, 1/2. 2 times 1 will give us 2. Then that 2 plus this 1 will give us 3. You divide by 2. So it will be 2 multiplied by the whole part, which is 1. Then from here, you add. So it will be 2 multiplied by 1. Whatever you obtain, you add to this 1, making 3 out of our denominator in our fraction. Let's take some more examples. If we have 10/3, this is an improper fraction because the numerator is greater than the denominator. So we want to count the number of times 3 can go into 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 1 bundle, 2 bundles, 3 bundles. So it can go into 10 3 times. But we have a remainder of 1. That remainder of 1 over this 3. So we have 3 whole number, 1/3 as our mixed form of this improper fraction. How can we reconvert it into improper fraction? 3 whole number, or let me make it big. 3 whole number, 1/3. First of all, take this number here, multiply by this. Then take the result from here and add to this 1 to the top. We have 3 times 3, 9. Then 9 plus 1 is 10. You say 10 out of this 3. So we have 10/3 as our improper fraction. The reason why we say we cannot convert proper fractions into mixed numbers, you see, if you have 2/3 5. This is proper fraction. The denominator is greater than numerator, but the denominator cannot go into the numerator. Therefore, we cannot convert it to mixed numbers. Let's take one more example. Suppose we have 14 divided by 4. There are two ways we can change this to mixed numbers. Number one is to reduce it to the lowest term first. Otherwise, we can go directly. Let us try the two different ways. We know 4 can go into 14 3 times, because 4 times 3 is 12. We have a remainder of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 whole number, but we still have 2 as our remainder. 2 out of 4. But 2 and 4 have common factors. So this can be reduced to 3 whole number. We believe 2 can go into 2 only 1 time, and the 2 can go into 4 2 times. So therefore, 14 over 4 is the same thing as 3 whole number 1 over 2. But if you like, you can reduce it to the lowest term from here. 14 out of 4. 2 can go into 14 7 times, because 7 times 2 is 14. 2 can go into 4 2 times. So this means that 14 over 4 is the same thing as 7 over 2, which we call an equivalent fraction. We are coming to that. It is going to be our next topic, equivalent fractions. So we are now free to convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. 2 can go into 7 3 times, because 3 times 2 is 6, but we have a remainder of 1. It can go 3 times. What we have as a remainder is 1, and that 1 must be out of this 2. You can see they are exactly the same. So either way, you can either go directly, reduce them to a mixed number, then your final fraction, which is a proper fraction, you reduce it to the lowest term. Or you reduce first before converting into a mixed number. So finally, let me say a mixed number is just a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. You see, this is a proper fraction. When the numerator is less than the denominator, we say it is proper. But improper, the denominator, which is 4, is always less than the numerator, or we say the numerator is greater than the denominator. So this is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Do have a nice day.